Hi, welcome to the weekly read. So today is Monday, September 13th, okay? And this read is going to span from September 13th through to, what is next Monday? The 21st, I think, right? 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Yeah, the 20th, September 20th, next Monday. Next month is the 20th, September 20th. Well, the 17th is on Saturday. No, the 17th is on Friday. 18th, 19th, yeah, the 20th. Yeah. So, welcome to today. Even though it's kind of late to be welcome to today. So, yeah. If you're just waking up, you must have had a rough night. I hope you feel better. All right, this reading is for the collective. Let me straighten this out here. And we are still using my crow tarot deck. I like crows, but my favorite bird is the blue jay. That's my favorite bird. I love blue jays. They're so beautiful. They're so smart. They're aggressive when they need to be, very protective of their homes, very protective of their environment. So the decks that I'm using today is the Crow Tarot by MJ Colian, okay, which I've been using for the past couple of months now. The crow is my spirit animal, which makes a lot of sense. Not that I like crows. They're very smart. I mean, they are very intelligent. They're associated with, they can be very deadly, obviously. They're predators. I definitely admire crows a lot. And I admire what they represent. But I think it's sad. I'm going to tell you, I don't like the whole counting crows thing. Did you know, like, if you see one crow, it means sadness. If you've seen two, there's like a whole nursery rhyme around it. And I don't like that. It's kind of sad. But at the same time, you really should address fear. I feel like that's cat hair. I felt a cat hair on my face. Anyway, if you should address fear. I mean, you shouldn't be fearful because sadness is a part of life. I've known a lot of sadness in my life. And you can learn a lot from it too. So anyway, that was all of that to say we're working with the Crow Tarot deck. We're also going to be doing a lot with the energy oracle cards. And we're going to do the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. And we're going to get some advice from Archangel Michael cards. So we have a lot of angelic advice. So I'm going to start with shuffling now, asking Spirit, ancient ancestors, guides for the collective, Master Jesus. We ask for advice for all of us, for the collective, for this week, September 13th through September 20th. What advice do you have for us for this upcoming week from Tarot? Let's see what advice you have, Crow Tarot. What do the crows have to tell us this week as well for this weekly advice, wisdom, and guidance? I mean, if we could all foretell the future, honey, even the most gifted psychic can't tell you the whole story, you know, because nobody's God but God, and nobody is the universe but the universe. Okay, so I had a call there. I thought I put my phone on do not disturb. Do not disturb, darling. I'm busy. Anyway, let's see here. Anything coming out yet? You guys have any advice? Okay, you won't know this, but I will know this. That I had to pause because my cat was looking at my daughter's lunch bag that she did not finish her cheese stick from lunch today. So he thought I was distracted, just like a kid, and he could get away with digging into her lunch bag like I wasn't going to see him right there, like I'm not distracted. Like kids do the same thing. It's like, no, moms see everything. Moms have eyes in the back of their head. Everybody knows that. At the bottom of the deck was a Knight of Pentacles. So that's going to figure prominently. But the actual, let's see which Knight of Pentacles with which card. Oops, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we have two knights. Two knights this week. Knight of Pentacles driving the energy. And the Knight of Swords. You see that? The Knight of Swords. Okay. Now, the energy behind the Knight of Pentacles is hardworking, seeing the vision, beginning to build and take steps to building practical progress towards a practical, solid goal, usually having something to do with career, having something to do with business, like co-workers. Either it's someone who will come alongside you and figure prominently in you building and achieving your goals, a co-worker or a business partner, or you yourself partnering with yourself, getting serious about your vision and taking action steps to build it. The progress for the Knight of Pentacles is slow. It's not like fast. He's not fast moving. Ironically enough, the Knight of Swords is fast moving. So maybe it may start out slow and then boom, next thing you know, it's going to start moving fast, because you're going to get some ideas, because swords are thoughts. So, you'll be thinking, what can I do? How can I move things forward? I've been building. I see the vision now. I'm taking all these, practical actions, to move forward in my career, in my business, or whatever it is, something practical. Could be reorganizing your closet, things that have to do with pentacles usually have to do with money though. So it really usually has to do with career. So for those of us in the collective, including myself, we're going to be thinking more in terms of our career, in terms of business, and taking those steps to move forward. And then we may be getting some ideas. We may get a new idea that, we're going to take action on as well. And once we get that idea, we're going to start moving forward quickly on it, because Knight of Swords does move quickly. And Knight of Swords is very strategic as well, because swords, the knight is before the queen. So it's after, it's progressed past the page. So it's not like the baby steps of the idea. It's like right before you are at queen level, which is like, royal level, which is, mature, experienced level of strategy and planning and just your thought processes. So Knight of Swords energy is really good. I mean, it's not the King of Swords. It's not, the fullness, the full maturity level of the strategy. It's the beginning of it. There may be still a lot more that you need to learn to add to your strategy, to add to your plans that you're trying to implement to build your career or to build whatever money projects that you're working on. It could be business, it could be entrepreneurial, whatever has to do with like your money processes. You still may need to get more information, or the ideas and the thoughts may need to mature more, but you are going to start getting progress this week. You're going to start making good progress. You're going to be proud of your progress that you're making. This is a very positive card on the upright. So we are focused on the upright because that's the energy we are choosing to embody. I am asking that anyone that, watches my channel is all about empowerment, moving forward. We all have down days. I have down days, but they don't become a life. They are just a day. You are empowered. Like they say, you can never fail if you never stop trying, right? So that's the energy overall for the week. The Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords is about moving forward. It's about taking swift action with those, with the ideas that you have, gaining momentum. It's, ready to strategize. It's also very strategic. It's not emotional. It's not about emotions, even though we are emotional, because that's a part of our being human. You know what I mean? It's a very necessary part of being human. But the Swords energy is not about emotions. It's not about, anger. It's about strategy. It's about logic. It's more mercurial, more airy. Swords are air energy. So If it's not you, someone who you're dealing with may factor in. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's going to help you to move forward logically and strategically. But the caution is not to cut cords. So to cut corners, not cut cords. I mean, yeah, you should cut cords, especially if the cords are not healthy in your life. You shouldn't have anything attached to you that's going to be draining your energy. Only people who are going to be attached to you are those who wish you well and are rooting for your success. Okay. And yeah, so now we're going to do some oracle cards as well. So we're going to add some oracle cards to the mix as well. So we're going to go with the Sandra Ann Taylor oracle cards. Let's see what advice the oracle cards have for us. So we have, in addition to the Knight of Swords, right? We have the energy oracle cards. Let's see, energy oracle. Oracle, which advice do you have? Okay, boom, right here. The Angel of Strength. The Angel of Strength, which is like the strength card in the traditional tarot. So we also are being cautioned and advised to stay strong. To stay strong. Look at the artwork on that. Okay. We're being cautioned and advised to stay strong and not to give in to doubt, doubt weakens you. Fear definitely weakens you. Fear even weakens your immune system. That's why it's important not to become fearful about things, because the fear will even make you sick because you're being worried and fearful. I mean, I was going through a lot of stress myself this weekend with my thoughts. I had to calm down. I love this one song on YouTube. It's by a very famous song arranger. His name is Marconi Union. And there's a song that he has. They said it's the most relaxing song in the world. And it legit is very, very relaxing. I mean, I put that on, have some chamomile tea or some kava tea. And I mean, I am just transcendent past the stress, Remind yourself that, that you can get through it. And that at the end of the day, what's meant to happen is going to happen. And whatever happens, you're going to be okay. Okay. We're going to be okay. We got this. Okay. I'm going to read a little bit from the book for the Angel of Strength. So the number on the card is 50. Oh, okay. So 50 is 5, and 5 also represents big changes. It represents swift changes. It represents change. It represents travel. It's like I said, Mercury, air, air energy. Mercury rules Gemini, but the strength card is usually connected with Leo. So maybe a Gemini or a Leo could factor into your plans this week or into your days this week. Okay. We did have Pentacles also driving it. So we may have someone who's also Earth sign. The Knight of Pentacles could be a young Virgo or a young Capricorn, a young Taurus, someone who's like middle-aged, maybe 20s, 30s, not the older, not older, though. The Knight cards usually represent someone in their mid-20s to early 30s is the age for Knights. Okay. But I'm going to read from the Angel of Strength and see what Sandra Ann says about it. It says, this amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It is not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. So advocate for yourself. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time. So this week, again, the resourcefulness is popping up because we had the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, like I said, is about strategy. It's about, moving forward with these plans logic and strategy, right? So, unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and the resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. The affirmation is, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. That's the affirmation for this week. So Reversed is the opposite, obviously, not understanding the truth of your power, feeling weak, things of that nature. So again, flip it around if you are feeling that way, because you are not weak. This week is the energy to pull your strength and your power. We are under a waxing moon, means that we are building momentum anyway, because we're building up to a full moon. So this is the week to start building towards what you want to have in its fullness for the rest of this month. We are approaching the mid-month. It's about to be the 15th. So yeah, this is mid-month to, not give up. You can never fail if you never stop trying. You know what I mean? So let's just keep going. Let's keep going forward. Let's not doubt ourselves. Trust in your own inner power, your own inner strength, because it is there. And you have the resourcefulness. You have the strategy. Ask for help if you need it. There is help out there. Let's get some more advice. We also have the daily guidance from your angels. Doreen Virtue. Remember I told you she's not doing this stuff anymore. So this book is technically a classic, but I just can't. I wouldn't sell it. I can't. It's been very valuable for me. All right, angels, what advice do you have for us, for the collective, in addition to, the strength that we have, our inner strength, trusting in our innate resourcefulness this week, trusting in our, trusting in our strategy and our logic this week, building towards, building our money, building our resources up together. What advice do you have? Whoa, there it is. Okay. Time to go. Let's see if that's really the card. I'm going to put it back in. Let's see. Silence. The sound of silence. The sound of silence. I wonder if that means something for us. Sometimes it's time to be quiet. Just be silent. There it is. Yep. I say it's time. There's a time to be silent. I'm singing the sound of silence, and we get the perfect timing card. Okay. And it says right on here, now is a perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. I can't make this stuff up, peoples. Now is the perfect time to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us, with your angels by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. This is a great card. Thank you, angels, and thank you, Spirit, for your support and being on our side. You are not alone. You are not alone, okay? You are not alone. And underneath this deck is acceptance. So you are accepted. Don't feel like you're alone. You are supported energetically by your angels. You're supported energetically by God, the universe, your ancestors who died and went before you so that you could be here and have the life that you're enjoying now and have the fruits of your labor and enjoy them, okay? They want that the same way I would want that for my ancestors. Now is the perfect time to push forward. This is not the week to be weak. This is not the week to, I'm not going to say weak because it's not weakness. That sounds negative. We all have down times. That's part of being human. But this is not the week to lay there. This is the week to stand up, to find your inner strength. Like they said, to be that lion, to roar, to say, I want this. I deserve this. I've earned this. And if I haven't earned it, I will earn it. Okay. This is the week to find that ferociousness inside of you and let people know, look, I am not here to play, and I am not one to be played with, whatever the situation you're dealing with. Okay. So the last advice, thank you, angels, for that great card. Perfect timing. So we've got some good cards here. Good cards. I'm feeling it. Is from our Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please come through. Underneath the deck, before I even shuffled, explore your options. So know that you're never limited. You can always explore your options. Always. Don't limit yourself. I had to learn that lesson because, I am such a person who craves security. I have Cancer. I have Taurus on my chart. Security is very important to me. I have a family. I have children. I have people relying on me. But at the same time, you can't limit yourself with fear, and fear will do that. Okay, fear will limit you and keep you from exploring your options. I'm not talking about being disloyal, I'm talking about being loyal to yourself and being loyal to your destiny and being loyal to your calling. Okay. So explore your options. You know what I mean? When it comes to your career, when it comes to your talents, when it comes to your gifts, explore your options. You never know, try different things. You never know what other hidden talents you have inside of you, because again, you have a lot of talents inside of you, just like I have a lot of talents inside of me. And a lot of times we're only just looking at the tip of the iceberg. Believe in yourself. Okay. Let's see what Archangel Michael, thank you for that already about exploring our options. That is a lesson to learn. Okay, my cat just came back downstairs and he really thinks he's about to explore his options with my daughter's lunch bag. But he is about to be disappointed because I closed the bag. And so he can do whatever he wants, but he might get, in trouble. He keep playing, okay? Okay, Archangel Michael, which card do you have for us to add to the collective reading for this week, September? When we have, okay, Michael always comes through with the wisdom that's from the left, okay? And he's right. This week also, even though we are finding our inner strength, we are calling upon our inner resourcefulness, we are being logical, we are being strategic, we are trusting in perfect and divine timing. Do not neglect your health, okay? It says focus upon divine and perfect health. Do not take your health for granted. Now, for me, I'm just going to tell you how this applies to me. I'm a stress eater and a junk food eater. I grew up on junk food. I grew up with a typical American child diet, eating junk food. And so I crave it when I'm stressing out, okay? It does nowadays, I can feel it immediately. My body, the inflammation that happens in my body when I'm eating too much sugar or I eating too much salty, junky food that doesn't have any nutritional value, my energy level plummets, my mood plummets, and I just don't feel good. I don't feel vibrant. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel positive. I feel my energy immediately flip to something else, right? So it says here, God, here's the prayer for this, okay? God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Because it is about well-being. It is being well. It is well within my soul, right? And to do that, we know what we need to do. We know we need to be hitting up them fruits and vegetables. We know we need to be drinking all of that water. We know we need to be walking and exercising and not stressing too much and, having a safe place to express our emotions, not bottling stuff up, not overworking, finding the balance in our day-to-day life, cherishing the special moments that we have and the special people that are in our lives. Okay, so that is all a part of health. So you got mental health, physical health, but definitely making sure, today I had my salad, I had my greens, I have my green juice, my water. I actually am due for about 2 more bottles of water, but all right. So this has been a jam-packed, and like I said, keeping with my bibliomancy, I'm going to do it from this book called Yes, You Can. I love this book. I got this book so long ago, and it is very encouraging. I love to just flip to it and get messages from it. Now I'm back to using it, weekly again, because I'm going to do it for here. So let's see what message is in the Yes, You Can book, which is perfect for all of the cards that we have this week. The perfect timing, the strength, the angel of strength, and the Knight of Swords. So we have, find out how followers see you. He who knows yet thinks that he does not know has great wisdom. He who does not know and thinks he knows is disease. Lao Tzu. Okay. So that's the advice from the Yes You Can book. So there's a ton of stuff here. This is for those in leadership positions. And here's the thing, whether you realize it or not, okay, this is the advice before I even read this. Whether you realize it or not, you are in leadership position somewhere. I don't care if you don't have a title on your door at work. There's someone that you are inspiring that's following you. You may not even be aware of it, right? So take that seriously. In my case, obviously, as a mom, I have to lead by example. I can't say one thing and then do something totally different, right? So this advice is observe employee, it's saying behavior. This is for employees. But if you don't have employees, for your followers, observe the people who follow you and admire you. Observe their behavior. Do they willingly and even happily comply with your requests? Okay. And it says to look at yourself conducting your day-to-day business or meetings. Maybe tape yourself or record yourself, which is what I'm doing now. But, and then look at your own self and see, how would I feel about if I weren't me and I was just someone watching me or following me or, looking up to me? How would I feel about me? Would I like me? That's the advice from this book. But also admit when you need more information. That's one of the hallmarks of anything. Always having an open mind. Yes, there are certain things that you have to have conviction about because you've gone through what you've gone through for you to make your convictions part of your story. But then there's some things you got to be open-minded to. You have to be coachable to be a good coach, and you have to be a good follower to be a good leader, whatever form you are leading in today. Okay. Last but not least, I have this wonderful book that Miss Angela gifted me. She is so wonderful. And this is a journal for self-care. I'm going to use this for bibliomancy to see what's a good self-care thing we could do for this week. When we have a little downtime, some quiet time in the morning, a quiet time at night, what is something we could do for self-care? And we have here, okay. You are allowed one night this week for a pity party. It says, it's my pity party and I'll cry if I want to. So here's your pity party invitation. It's letting you decide the location, the dress code, what's on the menu, the soundtrack, and the movie choice for your pity party. You get one night this week for a pity party, okay? But when that morning comes, you get back into your lion energy. You get back on your horse with your sword and know that you are in divine and perfect timing, knowing that you are wise enough to know when to be wise and when to be without wisdom, to be the student, according to Lao Tzu. So that is the weekly info and advice for the collective for the week of September 13th through September 20th. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I wish all of you lots of love, growth, healing, and transcendence. Now, again, if you want to hit me up for Reiki healing, follow me on Instagram at Allison's Cookie. And check out my website for great merch, for yummy cookies. I am working on a pumpkin cookie, obviously, and I have a peach cobbler cookie. I want to do a nice Halloween cookie for October, for the month of October. It's just going to be a chocolate cookie with Halloween candy like Reese's and, all the favorites. Probably like Snickers and Reese's, and I'll put like a nice orange frosting. It'll be cute. You know what? And I'm not going to describe it. Just stay tuned. Check out my website, www.hopeandcookies.com. We ship all over the U.S. Just place your order, throw it in your cart, pay for it. I'll get it and ship it to you fresh and yummy. Okay, so enjoy your week. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, make sure you hit the like and follow button and hit the bell notification for every time that I upload.